that year, I tell you the truth, it was not easy. Now this is our second baby, and I'm asking, as a child of God, why me? Because I'm thinking, what is that I've done that the heavens have not forgiven me? I didn't have answers, but I had questions. And so I started having bitterness in my heart towards God. So we rested that year. I thank God. The same year my mom came, my mother-in-law. I know people came, my friends came to be with us in that season. But one thing that stood out is my mother-in-law came again to be with us. And she told me, your child is coming.
Truly, God gives his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers. Jane narrates how she prays for childless women who end up bearing fruits.
The third year we conceived again, and I miscarried. And I tell you the truth, by this time, the bitterness was on another level. Because I remember the time that this child miscarried, I was ministering somewhere. And in that place that I was ministering, I saw people getting healed. But I have lost a child at that time. And I didn't understand, how do you, God, use me to minister to your people until people are getting healed, but I am in this position that I have lost my that child. And so I was really seriously bitter, and I couldn't even, most of the time when I held the microphone to sing, tears started flowing in my eyes, down my face. And people thought, hey, that lady is deep. It's not deep. I was just asking God questions that I didn't understand. And my face was dark because my heart was wounded. I didn't understand what is happening. Yeah, so when we conceived the fourth born, I was excited when we were like, wow, this is it now. We went to Kenyatta. We were referred there. So there's this specific doctor that we went to see, and he did a special scan that he did. He even didn't want to tell me. He was like, I'm sorry, but the child went to the other tube. In fact, he said, if this one ruptures, you will not survive, because the first baby moved. The baby moved. He was almost in the uterus, but he didn't get to the uterus. But this one didn't move after the conception. Alisema mali pamoja, and we're like, if this ruptures, you can't survive this. So he even didn't want me to go back home, but I didn't have my card, the one that I was given in Kenyatta Hospital. So he was like, go back home, come back tomorrow in the morning. Because of all this that I'm going through, my blood pressure dropped when I was in the theater room. So when they did the operation, they finished, and they started, the doctor called me. I heard him call my name. I wanted to respond, but when I want to say yes, I can't breathe.